You know, let's say this. Am I honest? You know, I can say anything. I don't really know what sorry means. I've been sorry all my life. I was sorry I was born, is what my mother told me. I've been at the bottom of this pile as long as I can remember. Everybody's had permission to bite any part of me they want to chew up. I don't really, honestly, know what a lot of those words mean that you guys use. I've often thought if I was young, I'd go back to Scotland and learn how to speak the language I could understand. What does sorry mean? I hurt. I've been beat with a leather strap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I'm hurt, or I'm sorry because, why did I get beat? I don't even understand why I got beat. I just got beat. Why am I getting beat? Why you got me in a cell? Why can't I wear clothes? Why can't I do like other human beings? Why do I have to be? Why am I into this? I'm asking all these whys to myself as you ask those whys to me.
Well,
don't you think I ask those whys to me also? Are you sorry? Are you sorry that Adolf Hitler died? Are you sorry that Genghis Khan got killed? I mean, I'm sorry Montezuma's still not here. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry the sky is so dirty and the fish can't breathe in the water. I'm sorry that all the seals get their brains knocked out. I'm sorry for all kinds of things. Am I sorry? You know, does the effect make the reason? Do we ponder the reason to make the effect? I mean, where's the decision in it? We all have to go back to our father's grave and stand and look into our father's grave and say, are you sorry that you sent me out in this world and I have no place to go? Are you sorry that you ran me out of Scotland? Are you sorry that I've been hundreds of years running off into the universal with no place to go, no land to set on? I mean, I don't know how to deal with this sorry thing, guy. They keep asking me about this remorse thing. I don't have a mind that way. My mind is what works. If something works, it functions. And I have a mind in procedure. I understand procedure. I understand war. I understand rules, regulations. I don't understand sorry.
Okay, so you understand legal procedure.
I understand legals, yes.
Do you think you got a fair trial?
No, absolutely not. I get no trial at all. I got a circus guy.
Sorry guys, can I just stop the tape now and we'll change the tape?
Went in there and murdered her mother and father. And there's only one thing that holds it to attention. There's one thing that holds majesty. What holds majesty, English? What's held you all these years? What's held the English above everyone? What's made Britain such a great place? The little teeny people. What has made those people? Because you're ruthless. You're terrible. You go to war, you kick everything, you whip everything. You beat everything you've ever fought. Are you sorry? You're sorry. All right. I don't know how to do it. I really don't.
Okay.
I know this, I've been thrown in a position. I've been thrown in a position of world thought, thinking about things. And I've been in a cell for a lot of years, considering, trying to see a way out from underneath. I didn't ask for this position.
Well,
He holds you down and deals you out a game of cards. And you say, I don't want to play. They said, you're going to play whether you want to play or not. You said, I don't want to play this game. They said, you're going to play. So I'm held down to play this game. I don't want this game. Do you realize, man, that if I go to court and I'm convicted for being a burglar, then I'm a burglar. It makes no difference whether I'm really a burglar or not. If the court says I'm a burglar, to all these people that run these places, I'm a burglar. They get their reality from the court. Do you know what I was convicted for in the court of the United States? I was convicted for being Jesus Christ. I was convicted for being the devil. I was convicted for being the leader. Leader of what? Devil of where? Christ of who? In other words, all these things fall down on me that I said this and I said that, and then anything I say will be open to interpretation and someone will take it one way, and then I'm on the horns of a thousand dilemmas going with everybody's understanding in different directions, and then nobody's really sure, so as long as they keep me locked up and in handcuffs, then they can represent me, and then it makes them feel like they've got somebody important, so that makes them feel important. So we'll take this letter and tear it up, or we'll not allow him to wear any clothes, or we'll, in other words, like, do you think this has been a lot of fun for me? You know, if I thought I could say I was sorry and make it easier for myself, don't you think it would make sense that I would do that?
So you're saying you didn't get a fair trial?
I'm sorry. I can't deal with saying I'm sorry for something I had nothing to do with, unless I'm God and I had everything to do with everything, and then you're asking God to say he's sorry.
But did you get a fair trial?
No, I never got a trial at all.
What did you get?
I got Bulios's interpretation of helter-skelter pushed over on me, whether I wanted it to be there or not. Every writ that I put in was taken away by the Highway Patrol. My witnesses were intimidated. My ranch was burned up. Everything was a play for the public. Do you know how much money? You're a press man. Let me ask you this. How much money does one headline make on UPI for the whole world to listen to? How much money in one day?
Don't know the answer. It's probably a lot of money.
Yeah.
I don't know the American.
So you can imagine what 2 years of press in Bulios's in the office is making. We're talking about $50 million just on the trial alone, not counting all the books. He sold 20 million copies of Helter Skelter at $17.50. That's a piece of change. That's not counting all the movie contracts and all his people that moved to Hollywood and how much he can do on the telephone and a newer law association. And then he puts a Rumpkin Irishman over there to guard his perspective towards his own ambition, his own how much he's made for his trip. You know, ask Bugliosi if he feels sorry, and he'll tell you quick. Oh, I feel sorry all the way to the bank. Ask the lawyers if they feel sorry for selling the transcripts to Japanese movie companies and how much money was made there. All over the world, they made money. Everything could be made money as long as Charlie was a hippie cult leader of a family called Booby Soup and a Gondolamadus and all that. Robert yes, all of glitter, you know, I'm Robert Rabbit. You know how it got from like it up, Uncle Long to call poop. You know, I don't know how to say it, man. It don't fit in my mouth.
So there's no truth in Bugliosi's book?
It's got names and numbers, right? But he's got no motives, right? There's different motives for the different crimes. Now you're going to make one motive. Henry was killed for one reason. Shorty Shea was killed for another reason. Somebody else was killed for another reason, you know. Everybody, you know, there was, I knew of 8 or 10 more murders that he didn't even bring into court. And they said that I was responsible for all those murders too. You know, come on, man. I know some people that sold some bad dope in Santa Barbara and it was bumped off, you know. In other words, like I know people that are killed every day, you know. In other words, when you're in the underworld, you know what's going in and out of these jails all the time, man. You know, that's part of life in the underworld. That's part of what we are doing in the United States of crime, you know.
But none of those people were killed to bring on Helter Skelter?
No, it's big business, man. Big business. Helter Skelter is going beyond whether it is or it ain't. It doesn't, you know. Interpretation, man. Helter Skelter is what? Race war? How long has there been a race war? How long have we been in race war? English? How long have we been at war with races? Since we come out of the caves and you didn't like Irishmen?
Did you think there was going to be a big race war, though? There was going to be...
There's been a race war. All my life I've been in the middle of a race war.